An open house was held at the North Pole City Hall today to discuss the sulfolane plumes in and around North Pole. The news center was there and has more. The State Department of Environmental Conservation held the open house in order to inform North Pole residents of the most up-to-date information on the sulfolane plumes. The sulfolane plumes stem from 2009 when an industrial solvent was found in the wells in the North Pole area near Flint Hills Refinery.
We're trying to get cleanup started. We're getting more information about the plume as the monitoring continues, and now what we're seeing is that the high concentration mass of the plume is, as is expected, moving down gradient, and that's just the general behavior of contaminant plumes.
The plume continues to be studied, and with all of the variables, the time frame is hard to predict.
We are working on what's called a site characterization. They continue to investigate the plume. There's a lot of things to understand on the downgrading part of the plume. There's permafrost, there's a lot of variables, and so they continue to work on that, and then the next step is to complete a feasibility study, which is where they look at all the different alternatives to remediate the plume, and that takes considering all of the plume information, all of the groundwater information, hydrology, geology, all of that, put it together and come up with what are the best alternatives to clean it up.
One positive bit of information for the folks in North Pole is that the city drinking water has been tested as safe.
There were new wells installed in 2010. They've been in line since then, and they are clean. There have been no detections on the drinking water wells.
North Pole residents did come out with plenty of questions about the chemical that has been found in numerous wells. They say it is important to stay informed as the information being studied continues to develop.
I think we're just now seeing a flood of information come forth and answers as best as they can provide them. And one of the problems for them and for us is that studies haven't been done on this chemical. So there isn't conclusive answers to be given. That's why it's so important that they gather information from the populace and the populace stay informed.